Hello, Business 411 students. My name is Neil Green. I'm a professor for the School of Education at Kendall, but today I come to you as a member for the Center for Teaching and Learning at Kendall, specifically to talk to you about e-portfolios. Your course, Business 411, has been pegged as having a key assignment that we would like you to add to your e-portfolio. Now, that would probably lead you to the question, what is an e-portfolio? Fair enough. Let's start there. So an e-portfolio is, for our purposes, there are different purposes, but for Kendall, our purpose, it's a showcase of the knowledge and skills you acquired while attending Kendall College to share with employers in hopes of landing the job that you're studying very hard for, spending a lot of money for, and putting a lot of time and effort into. It's just a tool to help try and give you a leg up. That is what an e-portfolio will do. And you should know that there's research being conducted all through this process. I'm talking to employers who hire Kendall graduates. I already have talked to many. And research indicates that 4 out of 5 employers are either already using e-portfolios during the onboarding process or interested in using the e-portfolio during the onboarding process. So that's a little bit about what it is. Now let's talk about this site or this link. You'll get this link from your professor. It has everything that you need to know about e-portfolios and creating your e-portfolio. There's a table of contents, for example. Many of you, or not many of you, there are about 400 students who are actively participating in e-portfolios so far. Since spring 2016, we're up to 400, which is nice, but now we're taking it a bit of a different direction, a more purposeful and sustainable direction. And if you already have an e-portfolio, don't fret about thinking you have to redo the work. There are a few clicks and you can move the work that you've already created to your discipline-specific e-portfolio. And for those students who do have a PathBright e-portfolio, PathBright is our provider, our platform provider. Watch this video. It's a short video. It shows you exactly the process that you need to take to move work that from a previous term that you created in PathBright, if in fact you did. If you're brand new, then don't worry about that. But for those of you who are not, then you don't fret about thinking you have to redo everything. So what discipline-specific e-portfolios mean? For you, as an international business student, you'll be working in an e-portfolio site that is specific to business students only. And please note that the sections up here, if you click on, no need to look at early childhood or culinary, but if you click on the business section, these are the documents that you need. All right, so the International School of Business. What does that mean? So let me download this. And you can click on any of these images, download whatever you need if you want to take a closer look at something. But whenever you see this symbol, the shield there, and it'll have the International School of Business, that should trigger you that you are in the right spot creating your e-portfolio for the School of International Business. You're going to need this student join code in order to gain access to PathBright, but if you have purchased anything online or signed up for a site online, then you should have absolutely no problem signing up for PathBright. But that leads me to the statement here that if you do have trouble, I don't want you to struggle with it. Call me, text me, email me. I am pretty much always available. I work from home in Columbus, Ohio, and I am always on my computer, and I use Zoom, which is like Skype or Facebook or FaceTime, to communicate with students all the time. And if you text me the word Zoom with your name, I'll know that you want to meet online, and if I'm available, we'll do it right there on the spot. Usually these meetings take 5 to 10 minutes depending on how many questions are asked. Okay, so that is the symbol that you'll see, and you'll know that you are in the right spot. All right, so for business, let's go back there. And one new thing that's here now, and it's going to continue to be built, is called a course menu. And in the course menu, the spirit of ePortfolios up to now has been let the students run with it, show their creativity and individuality, which a lot of the students said was great, but they asked for more direction. And actually, let me go to the early, I know your business, but let me go to the early childhood menu, course menu, because it's a little bit more, there's more involvement there, more instructors involved. So I think it'll be clearer to understand. So right now, your course, Business 411, is involved with ePortfolios. The idea is that by the time you're a senior, or maybe you're a senior now, it's a level 400 course, that you can walk out with something you're proud of, a showcase that you really thought through very carefully what you want to share with employers, what assignments that you completed during your time at Kendall that you think they would want to see, and those are what you're going to bring to the end. And what's great about PathBright is you'll have lifetime access to this. I really strongly dislike keeping up with my resume. This is a really powerful tool that you could carry with you throughout your career if you so choose. But back to the menu. This is new. So the menu is, our students are asking, okay, it's great I have the creativity and freedom, but give me some direction here. So what this means is all of these are the courses that education students take, right? So let's say a student is in SOE 101. They know that week 4 they have a Strengths Quest results assignment that and the ILO is for professor use. Don't worry about that right now. And then we give them possibilities of where they could put this Strengths Quest assignment into their ePortfolio, in their values section, experience section, or competency section. And so that gives them a little direction. And as you can see, there are 3 possible spots where they could put it. So they still have the ability to make this a very individualized project, but it gives them a little bit more, this menu gives a little bit more guidance as to what we can do. And so again, there are how-to videos on everything. There's a manual guide for PathBright that's included in here. You can click on that. There are how-to guides with directions, screenshots, and videos if you need that. How to share your ePortfolio, how to share it with your professor or a potential employer. There are many ways. And frequently asked questions. This is a good document. And it has your join code that you need for business right here. So this is in several spots. A lot of videos here. Commonly asked questions, that you might come across. What the different sections of the ePortfolio are. Pretty much anything you can think of related to ePortfolios. Well, that's what I tried anyway. Let me know if I'm missing something. But let me take you into a business. They're called program ePortfolios. This is a business, International School of Business ePortfolio where you're going to be working. Again, we're listening to employers to find out, or try to find out, what is important and what you should show. So we came up with these sections. And the knowledge section, the competency section, and value section are where I wanted to talk to you, what I want to talk to you today about. But the job material is self-explanatory. A resume, we recommend a LinkedIn account, letters of recommendation, etc. So the knowledge section of your ePortfolio is where you show what you know. Let's say you investigate a famous business person in for your course, for one of your courses, and that assignment is tagged as an ePortfolio assignment. And we will tell you, we suggest you put this in your knowledge section. So you researched that famous business person, you wrote a paper, created some type of presentation, and you put that in your knowledge section. All right? So that shows what you know. Now, employers not only want to know what you know, but they're maybe even more so interested in what you can do. They want you to be able to demonstrate your skills in some way. So, for instance, let's say you film a debate in one of your classes. I don't know if that's what you do, but let's just say you did. That film could be a demonstration of your competencies, your communication skills. Let's say you have a mock boardroom meeting as a business student. That would show some of the competencies that you have as a business professional and would go great in the competency section. And again, we are going to help you all along the way, provide some guidance on what are some appropriate artifacts that you can include. And then finally, values. Okay, this section is going to be built over time. So as more instructors get involved with ePortfolios at Kendall and that course menu grows, you'll be able to look at a course you're taking and say, oh, okay, so business, 415 in week 4, I'm just making this up, but in week 4, there's a perfect assignment, a paper that speaks to entrepreneurial spirit. So, okay, put that in your value section and think about entrepreneurial spirit. The other values, these are values that we hope that our Kendall graduates we really want our Kendall graduates to walk away from our institution with high ethical standards, a growth mindset, social responsibility, global mindset, and entrepreneurial spirit. So as you can see, this is a living, breathing document of you. It's you, and you're going to continually add, revise, edit. And as you grow as a person, as a student, as a professional, you're going to keep revising this until we come up with an end product. During your senior year, when you're about to walk out the door, we're going to have a serious conversation about about the artifacts that you included in your e-portfolio. Is this, is this a true representation of you? And we will kind of, have that discussion, try and work together to come up with the best scenario possible for you. So I am really excited to work with you guys. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, and talk to you soon.